Her cousin's nephew became the new au pair on the hunt for the hermit Agafulakova in Siberia will be reported by the press service of the Khakasky Reserve. Agafulakova is the only surviving representative of the Lykov family of old believers living in isolation since 1937. Taiga inhabitants were discovered by geologists in 1978 in the western Sayan Mountains. 74-year-old Agafulakova still lives in the taiga. According to the reserve, for a long time Arafay Sedov lived next to Agafulakova. Since 2015, after the death of Arafay, the Russian Orthodox Old Believer Church began to send assistance for Agafya to the taiga capture. Since October 2019, Alexei Utkin helped the taiga hermit with the household chores. By the time of the end of his residence and work on the lone, Agafya Karpovna contacted the director of the Khakasky Reserve with a personal request for the possibility of accompanying her relative Anton Lykov to the capture. This week, with the support of the staff of the state inspection of the Khakasky Reserve, a change of assistant to Agafya Karpovna Lykova took place, the message says. The reserve notes that Anton Lykov is Agafulakova's cousin and is an old believer. A year ago he was visiting Agafya. A couple of years ago, Anton became seriously interested in the history of his kind and found out that his ancestors Agafya hail from one village of old believers in the Novgorod region. Lykovo. Anton wrote to Agafya's confessor and expressed a desire to see a relative. After a while, a letter from Agafya with an invitation came. The road to the settlement went along the river and took 2 days. Travel was hampered by congestion and shallowing of some sections of the river. Agafya Lykova was delighted with the guests. In a conversation on satellite communications, I expressed gratitude to the director of the Khakasky Reserve for the assistance provided, shown care, and also invited him to visit. In the conversation, the head found out what Agafya needs to prepare for the next visit to the hiring, reported in the reserve. The hermit lives in complete solitude. In recent years, Agafulakova began to suffer from severe pain in her legs. In 2016, her 2 legs failed. Self-medication did not help. The hermit, tormented by pain, asked for help on the satellite phone presented to her by the rescuers. When the helicopter arrived, the woman was urgently hospitalized at the Tashtagol Regional Hospital. Agafulakova took with her only icons, water, and a bag of crackers. An unusual patient was assigned a separate room. In addition, doctors discovered a benign tumor on the woman's right breast which is gradually increasing in size. An operation may be required soon. Agafulakova spent a week in the hospital. After being discharged, she was safely delivered home to her native settlement. Everyone knows that the famous hermit lives in the taiga, alone. The elderly woman was repeatedly asked to change her place of residence. Please share this video on your social networks using the buttons under the video and subscribe to the channel. I ask you to go and watch other videos about Agafulakova, which you can see now on the screen in the end screensavers. There are a lot of rare and interesting facts about the hermit. Thank you all for watching.